Make money 3 in 1 bundle. The ultimate beginner's guide to create passive income streams online fast on Amazon, YouTube, blogging from home, and day trading stocks, Forex, and cryptocurrency for a living. Written by Phil Nolan. Narrated by Mark Hammond and Matthew W. Martucci.
Passive Income, the #1 playbook to learn the secrets to make money online through different streams of income and business. Ideas in 2018 and beyond. Written by Phil Nolan. Narrated by Mark Hammond. Chapter 1. What passive income is and how to approach it. In everyday life, the so-called offline life, most of the work activities require active physical presence. This means that, in order to make money, you have to go to work every single day for a determined amount of hours. If you are new to the concept of passive income, you might not have understood the issue with this just yet. Let me explain. One of the limitations of real life is represented by the fact that regardless of how much money can be earned at the end of the month, if you divide the profit by the hours that have actually been dedicated to that purpose, the final result will be a finite number. Not a big deal, right? Well, not really. If you dig a bit deeper, you quickly realize that this means that the amount you can earn is limited, no matter how much you make per hour of work. Why? Because there are only so many hours that can be dedicated to work, which by default put a roof on the total income that can be generated on a regular job. This is where entrepreneurship and this book come into play. You see, if you decide to make money online, things change because you can make a profit from the comfort of your own home, even when you are sleeping. Wait, making money while sleeping? Yes, you read that right. Having an online business means having an asset that can generate profits no matter if you are working on it or not. This is a crazy opportunity that you should take advantage of. Thanks to the internet, we are now able to conduct regular and ordinary action in a matter of seconds. Just think, for example, that the web allows you to make investments, transfers, bank transfers, phone top-ups, view bank statements, and much more with simple clicks. All this until a few years ago was not possible. Before we mentioned that with an offline activity, the earnings are finite. It means that if, for example, in 1 month you work 160 hours and you earn $1,600, then, technically, you have earned $10 per hour, which is a finite value. Suppose, at the same time, you also have an online activity that makes you $600 a month automatically. You have actually earned that specific amount with 0 hours of actual work. This means that you have earned an infinite number of dollars per hour. Interesting, right? It is clear that much of the work must be done in the initial part to create the system that will allow you to earn money. But after that, the work is almost automated. Therefore, the revenues that you could obtain from your online business are of an order of magnitude far higher than that of classic work activities. The most interesting aspect of working with the web is that there is no limit to the number of activities you can start at the same time, nor are there any specific limits on how much each activity can make you. Obviously, to get profits thanks to the web is not easy. You need to have winning ideas and a minimum of technical skills. If you want to make money in a sustainable way, then you will have to build an online business that provides the end customer with added value over your competitors. One of the problems that I see when I talk about passive income and the possibility to leverage the internet to generate recurring profits is that people try to get passive income using a passive mentality. This does not work and is the straightest road to failure. Just think passive income like a skyrocket. At first, it requires a lot of energy to get up from the ground, but once it is in the air, there is very little energy that has to be spent on keeping this condition. When you are building an online business, it is important to understand that there is some work required, sometimes a lot of work to be more precise, but that ultimately it will pay off. I understand that most people do not have a lot of time to dedicate on a business, especially if they have never been entrepreneurs before and are used to putting in a limited amount of time per day. Well, with passive income and online businesses, it is fundamental to be committed, because the possibilities to give up are everywhere you look. Luckily enough, you do not have to reinvent the wheel. and you can live off what other people have discovered and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?